everybody, welcome to Love My Big Girl Makeup. I'm Christy, and today we're starting out with Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. Now, I'm not sure if this is for men or women. Well, the packaging looks kind of masculine, so I may have grabbed a guy's perfume, y'all, but who cares? Let's spray it. I think it is a masculine perfume. Yes, I think this is for men. It is a cologne. And, you know what? I think it smells pretty darn good. But yes, this is for men. It's Victor and Rolf.
For guys.
It's for guys. He can smell it. It does. It smells good. Come here, Ray. Give me your wrist. Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, yeah, I can smell you from here. You're fabulous. Y'all know Ray, my husband. He's in the background. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing great. I've missed y'all like crazy. Here's what we're going to do today. I had already done my makeup because I had done an earlier video. And so I thought, people are asking me questions all the time. And I figured, well, I'd answer some of your questions. I would answer things that I want to say and do. So what the heck, let's get started and see what goes on. My first question, now these are not in any kind of order as to which is asked most frequently or anything like that. This is just, here you go. How long have I been into makeup? Since birth. Truly, since birth. I remember being a little girl, and I think I was 1 year old, and I remember this. Mama's purse, I was on the floor right in front of her, and her purse was right there, and I grabbed out the red lipstick, and it was all over my face, and I ate it, and I wore it, and it was wonderful, and I can still smell it. I still can smell it, and occasionally I'll find a lipstick that still has that old smell to it. Anyway, I love it, but I've always loved makeup. I was a makeup artist in the 80s. I am not now, have not been since 90. I took cosmetology in high school in 10th and 11th grade. It was a 2-year course. I was 3 hours a day. Took cosmetology in high school, got my license, hated doing hair. I loved coloring hair, but I didn't like cutting hair. I didn't want to style it. I just wanted to do makeup. That's really, you know, the part that I enjoyed. But in cosmetology, they don't teach you a lot about makeup, so you have to take more classes. So the Hilton had a seminar, and I went to the seminar, took all those classes, and took another one. I think it was I don't want to say the name because I could be wrong. Anyway, so I took these classes, became a makeup artist, did makeup. I even had commercials on the radio. I was in a boutique, had my line, the whole bit, was great. Some things happened in my life, and I quit. There you go. That's all it is. I've always loved makeup. It never stopped. I just stopped doing it on clients and stopped dealing with the public. Except for family and friends. You know what I mean. But makeup has always been a huge part of my life. Huge. So there's that. There you go. But I am not a makeup artist now. No, no, no. And on top of that, I don't know like all the latest trends and things that the people are doing. Like I said, it was the late 80s when I was a makeup artist. Things have changed. What I show y'all is just what I like to do on me. It has nothing to do. It may not be right. It could be wrong. But who's to say what's right or wrong? If you like it and you feel pretty, it makes you feel good, well then I say it's right. So there you go. Let's see the next question. What are my favorite brands of makeup? That question I do get asked all the time. Oh gosh, darling, there are so many brands. I love them all. I can't think of anything. I just think, oh, I hate that. Really, now there are pieces out of most brands. I'll love a piece here, but I won't like a piece here. And I like this, like, oh, I'll love the Revlon Color Stay foundation, but I won't like the Color Stay minerals. You know what I mean? So there's always something out of every brand you love and something you don't love. So there you go. But I love makeup, period. From the cheapest of the cheap to the most expensive. I don't care. Hand it to me. Ray, when we were very new and very young, and money wasn't as abundant as it is now. Not to say that it's abundant, but you know what I mean. When young couples are just starting out, there's not much money. And if I were not feeling good or needed a pick-me-up, Ray'd say, you want to go get a dollar lipstick? And we would. We'd go down and I'd grab me like a Love My Lips dollar lipstick, and it made me feel happy and I was good. So truly, a dollar lipstick can perk me up quicker than anything. Or eyeshadow or anything else like that. So let's go to number 3. Okay. Do I get paid for any of the sponsored videos I do? I don't do that many sponsored videos because I don't go out and ask for products. I don't even know how you're supposed to go about that. I don't ask for things. If I get things, it's because they've contacted me and sent them to me. I do not take payment. I have been offered payment. Not from anyone I do now, but from people in the past, and I wouldn't show their product because they offered payment, and that goes against all the YouTube rules, at least in my mind. Because if they're paying me, I'm not going to tell you honestly. Do you really think some girl's going to say, that's really a piece of crud? If they're paying her $100 to say something, or whatever they want to pay you, I don't know. You got to maintain integrity. And if I don't like it, I will tell you. If I do like it, I will tell you. But usually if there's a product I don't like, I just won't put it on the air. I had someone send a product. It was a foundation. I'd never heard of it. I tried it. It's in this kind of crunchy top. You kind of twist it. This was the nastiest stuff. And I contacted the people and I said, I'd rather not talk about this. I can send you back your product because this is not good, and I don't like talking about bad things on the air. It's just me, how it is. Okay, but if I do talk about it, I don't get paid, and you do get my honest opinion. Everybody knows I do Dr. Denise Skincare. Dr. Denise Skincare is my one steady sponsored video, which means she always sends me product. She always sends me products because I will use no other product. Her products are what works best for me, and I truly love them. And every single word I say about them is my truth. Truly, my truth, because I love it. I love it. I look at my skin every day, and I'm like, thank you, Dr. D. I mean, truly. But I do not get paid. Y'all know I do a chat for her on occasion. I host a chat on the mydrdenise.com site. People think I get paid. Or they'll call her office thinking I work there. Y'all, it is voluntary. I do not work for her. Everything I do is just because I love that product. And I think she's a phenomenal, incredible woman. And I admire her greatly. So no. And if I don't like something, I'll tell you. And just to prove it, I don't like her bronzer. Ta-da! Y'all say, you never say anything negative. Because I don't like to. I don't like a bronzer because I don't think it's a bronzer. To me, it's more like an illuminizer. Okay? So if you do have a bronzer, don't use it as a bronzer. It's not going to work for that. It's just not. But it will work as a beautiful illuminizer. And for a darker skinned woman, a wonderful highlight. For paler girls, it's just going to illuminate. For anybody who uses it, it's just going to illuminate. That's all. But not as a bronzer, so don't get it thinking, ooh, Dr. No. But everything else I've ever tried, perfect. No, it's like, I tell her, it's like it was made for me. And it truly is. It's like it was made for my skin, so I love it. So enough of that. There you go. I don't get paid. Let me see. Oh, name one thing about my face that I hate. My teeth. I hate my teeth. I hate my teeth. Are broken. My teeth are yellow due to some medications, and I can't make them go whiter. Y'all see pictures on my YouTube, and I smell like that. You very seldom see my teeth. I hate my teeth. So there you go. All right. What is the one thing on my body that I hate? Well, let's see. The one thing on my body that I hate. Do you know, Ray? Ray, what is it? Point to it. Point to it. You don't have to say it out loud. Go ahead. He
Your
knows.
perfection, honey.
He knows. What? Oh, did you hear him? He said, it's perfection. God love you. My arm. It's my arm fat. I hate my arm fat. My arm fat bothers me so bad. Yes, I will go on videos with sleeveless shirts because it is what it is. I have arm fat. There's nothing I can do about it. And I live in Texas and it's hot and I'm going sleeveless. And my husband thinks I'm fine no matter what I do. So I don't care what anybody thinks. If they don't want to look at my arms, don't look. Because guess what? I don't want to look at my arms either. I just pretend and act like they're perfect. I just, in my mind, it's all perfect. It's perfect no matter what. And it is. But that's the one thing on my body I truly hate is the fact that I've got the very large upper arms. That bothers me. So if you know how to make that go away, leave me a comment. Tell me what to do, because I've tried everything. It doesn't work. Not for me anyway. Okay. Here's this question again. Now, I've answered this one before. What nationality am I? Okay. It seems as though if you are Greek, you think I'm Greek. If you're Jewish, you think I'm Jewish. Italian, whatever. French. I am a mutt. I am an all-American girl. My people are French, English, German, and, oh, we've got some Native American thrown in there. God knows what I was in there. But no matter who you are, everybody thinks I'm whatever they are. But no, where I'm from, they call us coonasses. And it's this part of the South. Now, Ray just looked at me like, I can't believe you just said that. But if you're a coonass and you're watching this, you're proud to be a coonass. Those are French people that came down through the Louisiana way. And also up through Canada. But that's what we're called. We're called coonasses. I remember being out somewhere dancing, and some older man saw me, and of course he's coonass, Cajun, y'all, French, Cajun. And he looked at me and he said, "Sha, you a coonass?" We're gonna dance. And I'm like, but I can't do the dance. I can cook you the food, but I can't do the dancing. And so there you go. Don't be upset because I just referred to myself as a coonass. Because where I'm from, you're very proud of that, okay, y'all? Sounds ugly, but it's a prideful thing. But yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see. My favorite video. My favorite video of all time of any guru is my own. Thank you very much. It's the one with my husband. It's called Meet Ray and a Giveaway. That is the best video of all time. I don't care who you are. Watch it. You're going to love it. He is so precious. I want you to meet my husband. If you haven't seen it, go watch, because he's just perfect in every way. I love him. Okay. Let's see. What's the next question? Oh, okay. I don't edit. I don't edit. I turn the computer on and I start talking. If I mess up, I mess up. If I do good, then I do good. But it is what it is. I want you to feel like we're friends talking, like you're here at home with me. We're having a glass of lemonade playing in the makeup. If you were here, I couldn't edit our visit. Okay? So if I said something stupid, which God knows I do very frequently, if I say or do something, you're going to see it and hear it, because if you were in my home, you would see it and hear it. So my videos may run long because I don't edit, but if you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. But I want you to get the true Christi. I don't want you to get some fake version where I'm using a fake voice like you see some girls do and everything's edited and smart. I don't play that. This is me. This is who I am. You get me. Ta-da! And that's and I hope I'm enough for you. And when I'm not, let me know. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Okay, explain how I answer questions on Twitter and Facebook and all that. This is one that I'm asking people to ask this. Okay, y'all, I am real bad about Twitter. If you Twitter me or whatever it's called, I will Twitter you back. But I don't go on daily and do updates because I do Facebook And so I can't write enough on Twitter. That just annoys me. And then it says you've used too many characters and that. But if you Twitter me, Ray has turned Twitter on my cell phone, so I get a message on my cell phone and I can respond to you that way. But also understand, because it's on my cell phone, it comes in the same area where my texts come. And more than once, I have inadvertently went to send Ray or a friend an email, or a text rather, and it went to Twitter. And so I don't like that. But if you Twitter me, I will Twitter you back. My Twitter name is @LMBGM. Wait, I'm going to write it. I don't even know. It's Love My Big Girl, LMBG Makeup. That's what it is, LMBG Makeup. See, I don't do this stuff. I don't know. I am not very good with the computer stuff. Facebook. Okay, I write a nosy question a day. People love the nosy questions. It's fun. And sometimes they're very nosy. Sometimes they're not. You can answer or not. Your choice. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes I get a lot of responses. Now, am I supposed to answer every single one? I can't. I have a very busy life. I see what everybody says, but I think, oh, I want to respond to that one person, what they said, because I only have enough time to respond to one or two, but then people get upset if I don't respond to theirs. So what am I supposed to do? So I've gotten to where I just hit like, and I respond. If I can't respond to everyone, I don't respond to any. But if you want me to respond to you, I have a way of doing it, which I found that I do. If you just write me a note, put my name in blue, you know how you like @Christi Battenfield, and you put my name in blue, I see that, and I will respond to that like a separate question. If you put a comment on my wall, I will respond to that. But it's when there's a list of like answers to things, I don't know how to do that because I can't answer 30 questions with my life, so I just hit the like button and don't answer any at all if I can't answer them all. But if you ask an individual question, that does get answered. Maybe not 5 minutes after you write it, but it will be answered within 24 hours. I hope that helps. Let's see. How do I handle good or bad comments? I love comments. I love good and bad comments. You learn from the good and you learn from the bad. Some girl told me on my last video, what was it she said? She said, you didn't blend your makeup enough. You look messy. And I wrote back to her and I said, you know what? You're right. I didn't. It does look messy. You live and learn. I'm not going to fuss at her. She's allowed her own opinion. And if I've got somebody saying, take a look, you didn't blend, or take a look, that doesn't work, or whatever they want to fuss about, or talk about, or comment on, that's fine with me. Comment. Just don't curse. Don't curse me. That'll get you kicked out. I won't tolerate that. I have too many young people that watch, and I don't want that on my board. Not to say that I don't curse, because heaven knows I'll throw one out now and then, but I'm not going to allow it on my board. But if you want to do it in a nice, constructive way, have at it, because I do respond to my YouTube. What was the other question there? Good comments, love them. Bad comments, love them. If you're going to hit the dislike button, tell me why. The reason I want to know is so I can make the videos better. If it's that you just don't like me, say, I just don't like your personality. If it's that I'm just not into curly-haired girls, say it. If it's that I think your whole technique sucks, say it. It's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but at least I'll know why. Because if you hit dislike, and we don't know why as the gurus we got the dislike, how can we change it and make it better? See, I'm all about learning and making this the best experience for you as I can. So please tell me. If you like it, tell me why. If you don't, tell me why. We're almost done, y'all. And I think here's the last, my most asked question. Marriage advice. This is my most asked of all questions. And again, I think that comes from the video with me and Ray. I cannot give y'all marriage advice. Who am I to give anyone marriage? Ray and I are very lucky. We are very blessed. We are very much in love. We truly believe God said, here you go, and together we are. The only thing I can say, because I would never presume to give marriage advice, communication. That's your key. Communication. And he is not a mind reader, and you're not a mind reader. So you hear people say, well, we've been married 5 years. He should know I need a hug after an argument, or I need a hug once. No, he doesn't know. You have to tell him, I need some attention. I need a hug. He's not a mind reader, y'all. He's not. And again, that goes back to communication. It's all communicating. Tell each other your wants and your needs. And don't presume because you've been married a while, well, he should know or she should know. Come on, y'all. That's just being petty. In my opinion, just my opinion, love each other with all your heart. And I told somebody who was thinking one time about getting a divorce, and I said, okay, do you really hate him that bad? Because a month before they were oh so in love, and now it's divorce. It's like, what in the world? Where'd this come from? I said, okay, right now, he's laying in a casket. You're looking at him. Are you crying and screaming, oh God, no? Or are you thinking, thank you, Jesus, now get me out of here? If you're thinking, oh God, no, don't go get the divorce. Go get some help. Go get some counseling. This is, Ray's looking at me thinking, oh Lord, what is she doing? But this is truly what I think and I feel, and there you go. So if you've got a negative comment about me, go ahead and leave it below and tell me what I did. Listen, and my last question is, why do I always say I love you at the end of every video? Well, as y'all know, my husband is deaf, and this is I love you in sign language. And my mother, I grew up in radio. Some of y'all know that, some of y'all don't. My mother was a disc jockey in radio for many, many, many years. And at the end of every single show, Mama would say, and I love you. And my mom's passed in 2011. Anyway, I didn't think I'd cry. And I remember being in school, and I said, Mama, why do you always say I love you? I said, you don't know those people. And she said, but I feel like I do. They call me every day. And she said, Christi, sometimes I'm the only person they hear I love you from. There are people out there who never hear it. So if you have a chance or the opportunity or the ability to help someone and change their life, you tell them you love them. You tell them you care. Because you do. And I said, this is true. So Mama did. And I would go with Mama to like remotes and things when her fans would come, and they'd all be like, oh, I love you, Vicki. I love you. I love you. And I remember one boy came up and he said, I grew up with you, Miss Vicki, watching you. And he said, I waited every day to hear you say I love you. He said, because my mama never did. So I'm going to end this show because it's killing me. I love you, and don't you ever forget it. And I will talk to you later. Bye.